Today we're looking at what to pack in your skate bag so you feel fully prepared. I have got my favourite Popin Jo skate bag and mine is in oil. What you're going to pack will probably depend on where you're planning to go. I have put some decoration on it so that I know it's mine. First thing we're going to need to do is check our skates. The minimum before I go outside so that I feel confident, just because I have lost a wheel nut before. It's like when you fall over as a kid and you don't realize that your knee is bleeding until you look down and you see the blood and then you start to cry. This was kind of the same. I lost a wheel, I think it was the back, one of the back heel wheels, and I was like rolling on the street. I didn't fall over until I heard a rattling, looked behind me and saw my wheel bouncing across the pavement. Yeah, no more skating that night. So yeah, definitely check the wheel nuts. If you can unscrew them by hand, please get new ones. I personally like to wear light up wheels outside because it makes you more visible, and I actually think that you're safer. So I'm just checking that everything is nice and tight. My wheels roll, my toe stop is tight, my laces aren't frayed. Just tucked the laces in for neatness. So just draw that into my bag. Let's check the fit. What's enjoying my new ankle this on. I also leave back in the face like this. That's okay. That's okay. Because I'm skating outside, I'm not very precious about the bearings that are in my wheels, as long as I can see that everything's rolling and they're not super rusty or making a lot of noise. People often ask, when do I know if my bearings need changing? And they will usually sound crunchy. Next up, we're going to put some safety gear. I'm actually going to use the 888 covert knee pads. They offer a little bit of protection, but not loads. I'm really confident skating outside. I've done it a lot, but in 2019, I think it was, maybe it was 2020, I did fall quite badly with no knee pads on, and it was on concrete. So since then, I'm a bit more cautious, but also not really. I fully accept as an adult that it's my responsibility to look after myself, and I skate in a way that I feel confident. So we're not here to equipment shame anybody. Everybody accepts a level of risk that they're comfortable with. Wrist pads are a great option as well. So let's put those in my bag. Of course, if you have bigger knee pads or you want your elbow pads as well, they should go in your bag. If I'm going to the skate park, I will always wear a helmet. I'm not very confident in the skate park, so I do think that a helmet is really important for me to make sure I feel safe. And I'm just going to clip this to the top of my bag. There we go. Drinks and snacks. So it's an empty water bottle, so when I get where I'm going to, I can fill it up. But if I know I'm going straight out on the street, then I will usually fill it before I go. Here we go. And emergency snack. Always need an emergency snack. I'm going to put in a skate tool and a spare wheel nut. And I'm going to put these in the front zippy pocket. If I am leading a rollout around the city centre, I will usually have a little first aid kit on. I've got a lip balm just so that I always feel cute. I might take one of our Roller Girl Gang fans. Go. Again. Smooth. If it's somewhere really hot, I might also put in spare socks or even a spare t-shirt. And I definitely want something to capture the memories, so I'm going to have my phone in here. If I'm skating by myself, I do really enjoy listening to music. I find it really helps me find my flow, and it also stops me thinking about what other people might be thinking about, because if you've ever skated in public, you're definitely drawing more attention to yourself than maybe you're used to, and I'm still not used to attention in public. I know that my wheels make a lot of noise as I'm skating over uneven ground. I know I make a lot of noise as I'm skating outside. I might be huffing and puffing, or I might be kind of going whoo to myself, or whoo. I make a lot of noise. Do you make a lot of noise? I make a lot of noise. I've stopped being really embarrassed by it though, but I definitely find that having headphones on and like noise cancelling headphones is really helpful for me. Only put your noise cancelling feature on if you know the space area really, really well. Otherwise, you need to make sure that you are aware of other users around you. The reason for that, of course, is because as skaters, we take up more room as we're striding on the pavement. So in a narrow cycle lane, we're going to be pushing and we're going to be taking up quite a lot of space. So it is really important that you can hear when a bike comes behind you or needs to overtake, so that you can just hold your line and skate to the side and allow other users to pass you. And the last thing I might take, which is something I'm enjoying at the moment, is my light up poi, and they're just really fun to use. If I get somewhere and I think, it's just too wet to skate, I actually want to make sure that I can still have a little bit of time and have that mental release and do something that will find my flow. I find it really calming, just the weight of the poi, and I've been playing with these for quite a few years now. So I think that is everything for my bag. There we go. Popin Jo's goes on, chest strap goes on. How far are you going? If you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up. If you would pack something different, then drop a comment below, because I want to know what's in your skate bag. All right, see you on the other side.